Today we got a new package from our friends over at KRC Kybers. We're going to take a look at that next. Stick around. Welcome and thank you for joining us today on this unpackaging of some new items from KRC Kybers. These are already available on his Etsy store for you guys to be able to pick up, but I wanted to give you guys some insight and look at what they are. So let's go ahead and get you over to full screen so you can see. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open the package up here and see what we've got inside. Alright. So as always, the Kybers from KRC Kybers always they come packaged just awesome. They come in different type of containers. Sometimes you get them in these little custom containers that he makes, but as of late, I've noticed that they have started to come in little bags, which are very nice. They're very well made, and you can see everything that's inside, which is great. Let's go ahead and open this baggie up and see what exactly we have inside. So it looks like we have a couple different, looks like sets here, honestly, of Kybers from KRC. What we've got today are basically three new releases that you guys are able to get your hands on. And if you have become part of KRC's private reserve club, basically, you had the option of getting a fourth that is only available through the private reserve. And we're going to take a look at those now. So the first one that we're going to look at is going to be one of the first that he has available on his Etsy page for you guys to be able to grab, and that is going to be the Rakata Temple Kyber. Now, this is a 2-pack, and what's nice about this 2-pack is the price. The price of it is really, really nice. All right, so here we have the Rakata Temple Kyber. Now this 2-pack is glow in the dark, and I'll show you how that looks here in just a moment. Each one of these Kybers are single chipped, so they only have one voice pack and one color on the blade. This particular set, of course, you've got a white Kyber, which is going to have Chirrut Imwe on that one, and then you have your purple, which is your Mace Windu. The story on these is on an ancient planet, a species known as the Rakata, if I'm saying that correctly, once ruled the galaxy. Years later, after the fall, a forgotten temple on this planet was briefly visited by Revan, but his party left behind a cache of ancient Kybers that glow bright and powerful from the ancients that once wielded them. That's the story behind these Kybers. I love how a lot of these Kyber crafters come up with just awesome backstories to put into the Kybers themselves when they're making them. It shows a lot of passion and everything that they put into making these Kybers for guys like myself and for y'all to be able to purchase. Now this set, cost-wise, $25. So that's what it's going to cost for this set, which is really good when you think about the fact that a lot of your Kybers out there, getting them now, whether they're Galaxy's Edge or they're customs, the price per Kyber is substantially higher. I mean, a single Galaxy's Edge Kyber, you're looking at almost $20 with tax to be able to purchase those. A lot of your Kybers out there now also, as far as custom Kybers, you're looking at 30 plus for the different Kybers that you can get. This set here, you're going to get 2, even though they are single chip, but they are glow in the dark and they're part of a set. So this is the first set of Kybers that we have for you guys to be able to see. Now, there is a second set of Kybers that have been put out by KRC Kybers, and that set is known as the Resolute Kyber 2-pack. And this is the Resolute Kyber 2-pack. Now, this is also a glow-in-the-dark set, also single-chipped, with the voices of Obi-Wan and Maz Kanata. The set is also $25 on his Etsy store. And the story that goes along with these is, few survivors of Order 66 were known to exist, mostly in rumor and hearsay. What is not well known is how several Jedi fought an entire battalion of clones and, despite the odds, refused to fall. The reports were blocked out of the Imperial official records, but word has leaked out about the heroes of Raccoon, or if I'm saying that right, Ryakun. Probably wrong. The small moon that would never be under Imperial rule. So that's the story behind these Kybers. Like I said, they are also glow in the dark, and I will show you those here shortly. The third Kyber that you can get on the website, on his Etsy store, is called Convergence of the Moons Kyber. The Convergence of the Moons Kyber is... This is the Convergence of the Moons Kyber. Now, this is a dual-chipped Kyber, so it will give you 2 voices. What's nice about this one is Ryan Shelley over at KRC Kybers gives you the option when purchasing this, 2 separate drop-downs to pick the voices that you want on this Kyber. So it's your choice on what voices you will get on this particular Kyber. The story on this is, on the outskirts of a remote place called Batu lies a temple long forgotten by the Jedi who used to protect it. Before one could enter, they needed to unlock the puzzle that shared its name with this Kyber. This particular Kyber is $30 because it is a dual-chipped Kyber, multiple colors. I love the coloration on this Kyber with the blue, the orange, the reddish colors mixed in with it. Kind of gives you that sunset, moon, moon color, depending on what planet you're on and everything. So it looks really, really nice. I do like this Kyber a lot. So we'll go ahead and move to the 4th Kyber I got. Now, this Kyber that I've got in my hand, that I'm going to put on screen here for you in just a second, this particular Kyber, if I can get it to sit in the right place, this is one of the private reserve Kybers. Now, if you have gotten information on the private reserve Kybers, these are Kybers that are limitedly made. There's anywhere from, my understanding, as few as 6, as many as 15. So they are very, very limited. It's for the basically, if you're like one of the hardcore collectors, is what these Kybers are designed for. And there are multiple different private reserves, and I may do a video later on showing you all the different private reserves separated from the regular offerings or releases, I should say, that KRC has put out. But the private reserve Kybers, they're very special because they are so few and far between as far as being able to get your hands on these Kybers. I'm lucky enough to be part of the Private Reserve Club, along with a few others that I know of. And the thing is based on whether or not they are all purchased or claimed through the Private Reserve Club, if there are any left, you may find them show up on his Etsy store randomly, and they will go fast. I'm telling you, they will go really, really quick. So you may want to keep your ears open, your eyes open, check the Facebook groups, look at KRC Kybers' Facebook page, because that's where a lot of that information is going to get updated for if he's going to have any of these private reserves available on his store. But enough of talking, let's take a look at what this one looks like. So this is called the Nuka Quantum Cola Kyber. Now, that name may sound familiar, basically because this Kyber is actually inspired by the game Fallout 4. It is a glow-in-the-dark. The glitter is glow-in-the-dark, I should say. The body has a bluish tint to it as well, and it is single-chipped. So we will look at the glowing on that later on. Now, if you're interested in being part of the private reserve, depending on how much availability is open, because I don't know exactly how many spots Ryan has available that he's planning for his private reserve collection or club for people to get into. So message Ryan. He will let you know if there's any availability, any openings in his private reserve club for you to be able to get these, and then we'll let you know so that you can purchase when they come available, and what the cost will be for these particular Kybers. So far, my understanding is they're not overpriced, so they are going to be reasonable in cost. So that is what we currently have that has been released here as of recent. Now, let's go ahead. I'm going to get my infrared light that I have. I'm going to turn my lights down in the room here so that way I can get some nice glow going on for you guys on these Kybers, so that I can show you just how they do whenever they glow. So I'm going to put them all. Now I know that the Convergence of the Moon's Kyber is not one of the glow in the darks, so I'm not going to put that one there. I'm not going to put that one on camera. So I'm just going to get these set up here. We're going to be, the screen is going to be a little bit on the dark side, mainly because I want you guys to be able to see just how these look when the light hits. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the infrared light on. And of course, the coloration on your screen is going to be a little bit off looking because of the light hitting these, but I want to get a nice glow going for you guys to be able to see. And there we go. So you get a bluish glow, yellow glow, a bright white. You get multiple different colors on the glitter from the private reserve. The Nuka Cola, Quantum Cola. I keep messing that up. And then your purple. If you want to be able to get one of these UV lights to be able to use on your glow-in-the-dark Kybers, I will put a link in the description down below that you can purchase one of these for, I think this one was like between $5 and $10. It wasn't very expensive. It works with any of your glow-in-the-dark items that you may have. It will work with any of your glow-in-the-dark items that you have. It's very inexpensive, and it's going to be down there. The link will be through my Amazon Associates page, so that way you guys can purchase that, and it helps me out on the channel as well. So if you do get these, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. But they will help out with making the Kybers really, really glow. I have multiple different Kybers behind me that are glow in the dark, and they really, really help out. This light really helps out with it, and it takes just a few batteries. I believe they're all AA's, so it takes 3 AA batteries inside this particular light, and it's got multiple LEDs on it, so it's very powerful. Just a push button on there, so great to have if you're an avid Kyber collector and want to be able to enjoy all of the benefits from the different Kybers that you may have. So again, link will be down below for that. So with that, I do appreciate you guys joining me today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down there below. It does help the channel out, lets me know that you're enjoying what I'm doing, that you're enjoying the Kybers and the lightsabers and all the different stuff that I'm doing. Don't forget to look at the socials, Facebook, Twitter, our Instagram page. All the updates will be going to those pages when you get when the videos are actually going to come out. Don't forget to hit the notification bell on the YouTube channel down below, so then that way when they do go live, you will get a notification on your YouTube channel app on your phone or on your computer, letting you know when the videos do go live. So thank you again for joining me. I do appreciate each and every one of you. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. So thank you, and as always, may the Force be with you.